What up, world? What up, world? What up, world? Uh, it's been a grip, a minute and a half since I done a mixtape review, but here we go, man. It's Action Bronson, Blue Chips 2. Yeah, man, this is the first Action Bronson release that I've ever listened to. So I mean, the anticipation should be killing y'all. I'm about to get right into this shit. Track number 1 is called Silverado. And he's just spitting. You know what I mean? The bars are dope. The beat is dope. And it's just randomly put together bars, man. Just like I'm gonna say this shit a lot, but the way that he puts his rhymes together is something magical. Track number two is the intro. And the intro is just Action Bronson on here just talking. Ain't shit wrong with just talking. It's more just talking on this mixtape. But I mean, it's not a bad track. Just because the motherfucker's talking doesn't mean it's a bad track. Track number 3 is called Pepe Lopez. On Pepe Lopez, man, the standout to me on this track is the instrumental, is the beat. The producer, off the top of my head, I don't know who produced the beat. I ain't got live mixtapes handy right now, but they sampled Tequila. The you know what I'm saying? The song that the Ninja Turtles was dancing to on Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles when Splinter was trying to meditate. Y'all know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, this song is dope as fuck. I mean, just because of the beat, man, it might be one of my favorite tracks. Track number 4 is called The Don's Cheek, and I mean, leave a comment so I can make fun of your ass if you haven't seen The Godfather. I mean, like on The Godfather, when you see when a motherfucker came to talk to Don Corleone, man, he walked in, first thing he did, kiss here, kiss here. I mean, speak your piece. Just more rhymes, man. Action Bronson talking about not having no trouble, man, not having no problems, and just having pool with the right motherfuckers. Track 5 is called It Concerns Me, and basically what he's talking about on this shit is money is the only thing that concerns him, and I mean that ain't a problem, man. I mean, every single rapper that's ever spit has talked about money before, whether they don't have money, whether they have so much money they don't know what to do with the shit. So I mean, how you gonna knock Action Bronson for talking about his money, man? Everybody should have a chance to get paid. And then the beat cuts off and he starts rhyming a cappella, no beat. It's still dope. And he ends this song with the Applebee's commercial with Bobby Knight and Jason Sudeikis when he's doing the voiceover, man. I thought that shit was funny as hell. I'm a couch potato. So when I heard that shit, I was like, what the fuck? You got an Applebee's commercial on this bitch? Track 6 is called Practice. And if you're a sports fan and you hear practice, we talking about practice. Your mind automatically goes to Allen Iverson and that rant that he had. I don't know if it was his MVP season. I don't know if it was the year after. It might have been the year after, 02, 01, 02. That's when Philly fell off a little bit and the Nets went to the NBA championship that year, and then Larry Brown and AI was having a little bit of a disagreement. But yeah, man, like the track is called Practice, and I mean you could argue that's what it is for Action Bronson, man. He practicing rapping it on a beat. So I mean, there's no real topic. He's like not talking about practice, but he's rapping. He's killing that shit, man. Like just the way he'll rhyme some shit, say like another word and then rhyme. You know what I'm saying, with that shit. You know what I mean? I really admire the way that he puts his bars together and his verses, and you know what I'm saying, as a fellow lyricist and shit. I mean, he do some shit that I do. You know what I mean? Cause I be trying to spit like that too, man. Just check my raps. Track 7 is called Jackson and Travolta, and couch potato, movie nerd. You know what I'm saying? I am a connoisseur of the cinema. You hear Jackson and Travolta, your mind automatically goes to Pulp Fiction. And I was hoping for a soundbite from Pulp Fiction, but just the title is the only reference that we got. Verse 1 is just a verse, you know what I'm saying, similar to the rest of the mixtape. So thus far, he's just rapping. But verse 2, he kind of tells a story, you know what I'm saying, about a drug deal. But I mean, it's not, I don't know, it's not really like all 16 bars, like the beginning, middle, and end of a story, you know what I mean? It's still dope though. Like it ain't no knock on none of this shit. Cause he's killing it. Mayhem Lauren is on this track. He comes cool, you know what I mean? It wasn't whack, but it wasn't no mixtape stealing verse or nothing like that. You know what I mean? Like how some releases have one guest spot. Case in point, Dedication 4, whack as fuck. J. Cole coming that motherfucker, Green Ranger, and stole the show. Mayhem Lauren, I mean, you gonna hear it, you gonna go to the next track, and you gonna be back on Action Bronson. Next track, back to Action Bronson. Track 8 is called Through the Eyes of a Real G. And he talking about husbands paying him to fuck their wives and shit. I mean, he gotta have an Eminem type style where he just raps whatever the fuck he thinks of, he just spits that shit, whether he's really done it or not. He says a lot of shit on this tape that, I mean, his verses is so tight, you give him a pass. Like you think like, man, he ain't never done that shit. Like he talking about doing curls with cinder blocks. I mean, it's possible, but I mean, can anybody say that they've seen Action Bronson get paid to fuck a husband, wife, or do some cinder block curls? Then Ab-Soul is on this motherfucker, man. Ab-Soul comes tight. If I'm not mistaken, Ab-Soul is part of Black Hippie with Schoolboy Q, with Kendrick, with there's one more, and J-Rock. That's Black Hippie, and I'm pretty sure Ab-Soul is 1/4 of that. I ain't trying to come under fire because Black Hippie was shitting on Double XL because Double XL said Kendrick and Black Hippie. That's another video. Double XL done fell off like the past 7 years. Track 9 is called Contemporary Man, and this is just Action Bronson rapping over a bunch of fucking contemporary ass beats. That's all it is. He's rapping, he's killing that shit, and like he'll spit, the beat'll change. He'll spit, the beat'll change. Like I think he rapped over like some John Cougar Mellencamp or some shit, maybe even some Paula Abdul. I don't know all the beats that he spit on, all the instrumentals. I don't know all the original songs. It's a dope ass track though. Track 10 is called Twin Pugats. I know I didn't say that shit right. Fuck it though. I'ma say Pugats. If you could pronounce that shit, you know what I'm saying, do the little dictionary enunciation from my illiterate ass. Action Bronson is on this motherfucker. Big Body Bez is on this motherfucker, and Mac Miller is on this motherfucker. Action Bronson kills it. Big Body Bez is just talking like it's random as fuck, but it's understood that they boys though, and wanna let me get on the track or come get on this track, and that's what happened. And then Mac Miller comes tight, man. Like it's another random ass verse, like it's motherfuckers today that like don't rap 16 bars about one thing. I can, but a lot of times I don't. Fuck it. I mean, it's a little distracting, but just depending on the quality of the product as a whole, I'll knock some shit if there's like not a lot of topical flow. But the product as a whole so far has been top notch. So I'm not mad. Track 11 is called Man in the Mirror. And at first, Action Bronson is talking to the mirror, talking to the dude in the mirror. And then he starts talking about life, just like random different occurrences and shit. That, I mean, that's what I took from it. Like I said earlier though, who knows what's truthful? Who knows what's fabricated? Who knows what's just random ass bars to put in the 16? I mean, either way, I like this shit. Either way, I'm sure a majority of the motherfuckers that downloaded this mixtape like the shit. Did you like the shit? Track 12 is called Midget Cough. And if this ain't one of the most random ass song titles I ever heard in my life, The beat comes on, he starts rapping, and then he ended up saying that like his car seats are soft, the material in his car seats is like softer than a midget cough or some shit. I was dying, man. That shit was funny as fuck. Track 13 is called It's Me. I don't think he says It's Me once on this track, which cool with me. The bars are dope. He talks about his boy, how he got an accident, he got a plastic arm. His car seats material is made of mastodon or some shit. I don't know, man. I'm telling you, like, the way that he raps, man, and you get so caught up in listening to what he's saying, and then you hear some shit like that, man, you just can't help but laugh. Cause like, what if motherfuckers had car seats made of mastodon? You know what I'm saying? Go to KFC and eat some pterodactyl and shit, some boneless pterodactyl. Track 14 is called Flip Ya, and he's just spitting on this motherfucker, man. It's just bars. He just threw some rhymes together, and he spit that shit. Even if it was off top, man, that shit makes it even more impressive. If it's not, man, it's dope. Track 15 is called 9/24/13. I mean, which on the day that I'm recording this motherfucker, it's November the 8th. So that was like a little over a month ago. From what I'm gathering that he's talking about on this motherfucker, like, it sounds like he's talking about a bitch that did him dirty and whatever else might have occurred on this day. Like, he was talking about going to the garden and paying off, I don't know, somebody to like miss a shot and just throw the game, basketball, hockey, whatever it may be. I think maybe hockey was in the preseason or maybe starting the regular season when this shit takes place. It's still cold. It shows that he can tell a story as random as it sounds. And then this big body Bez cat, man, he gets on, and if I'm Action Bronson, I just let the beat ride, and I don't let this dude get on and talk. But I mean, I got homies that I'm so close with. If they wanted to get on one of my tracks and just talk shit for a minute and a half, I would let them do it. But who knows how close Big Body Bez and Action Bronson are. I mean, it's not a knock on the tape as a whole. You know what I mean? I can ride the whole tape and not give a fuck about a couple of just random ass rants. Track 16 is called Rolling Thunder. And he got some lines on this motherfucker. Like some of the punchlines that stand out. He said something about having bitches dancing like Elaine Bennis. Seinfeld fans know that she can't dance for shit. But like, that shit had me laughing. He talks about not needing a comic book. You already know who the villain is. He's talking about he Billy Hoyle and he need a Sidney Dean to help him hustle in the Philippines or some shit. Oh man, like he's clowning throughout this whole mixtape, man. White Man Can't Jump is one of the best basketball / sports movies ever, in my opinion. Track 17, I'm not quite sure how to pronounce this. I'm gonna say it's called Amadou Diablo. What they say in Talladega Nights, man, like Diablo means taco or some shit in Spanish. He's talking about dropping his bitch if she like starts looking at another dude, and then he talking about later he talking about fucking bitches. She talking about she threw a condom at him and said to put it in. This beat is nuts. They sampled that Give Me One Reason. Shit is cold as fuck, man. Like the samples, the sound bites from pop culture. I love that shit. That's shit that I want to do when I start like releasing albums on the regular and shit. Track 18 is called In the City. It's about trying to make it in the limelight, man. Like avoiding stress and just trying to make it, man. At least that's what the hook is talking about. Action Bronson get on and he's just rapping. It's some motherfuckers that can just rap, not have a topic, and them motherfuckers are so nice that you don't care. I know I've said that shit repeatedly, but it's like my only knock on the tape, honestly. The chorus was tight, the bars are dope, man. And track 9 is called I Adore You. And like for the whole tape, I'm trying to figure out who he adores, cause he ain't saying shit. And then he at the very end he talking about bitches. That he adored the bitches, that he loved the hoes. Like, man, that's it. 19 songs. I didn't complain much. So, I mean, while I could be a dick and say that Blue Chips 2 is dope, nah, Dikembe Mutombo finger. In my opinion, I say Blue Chips 2 is dickety dope. Being my first Action Bronson release, I'm gonna go back, I'm gonna listen to Blue Chips 1, Sob Stories, I'm gonna get on that. His older shit, I'm gonna definitely buy his studio album when it drops. Um, I since I haven't heard Blue Chips, I haven't seen the movie in a grip. Um, just drop a comment, recommend me Blue Chips 1 or Blue Chips 2. Cause Blue Chips 2 is diggity dope. I mean, is it better than Blue Chips 1? Um, what's your favorite track on Blue Chips 2? Holler at me on that shit. Like I said, man, mine is probably Pepe Lopez. But it's no skippers, man. This is a skip-free mixtape, honestly. Um, just I can't compliment this dude enough, man. I bumped this shit off Jump Street and I was impressed like a motherfucker. Um, I mean that's it for me, man. I got upcoming Thor: The Dark World. I'm gonna review that shit this weekend, most likely tomorrow. Eminem, the Marshall Mathers LP 2. I'm gonna review that shit this weekend. I'm gonna drop raps of my own. I mean that's it, man. Hit my pages: Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. I don't be on Google Plus, but apparently all my videos go to you Google Plus. I mean, like that shit, subscribe that shit, comment on that shit. I don't give a fuck if you hating, man. Just give me some feedback, man. Peace.